Right, Piercy, thanks for joining us, mate. Big win against the Bombers a couple of weeks ago. Had us second on the ladder. Obviously going into the bye week, that spot was under threat, and now we're sitting fourth. The Bombers are 2 points ahead of us in second, and they're versing Footscray, who are third this weekend. So a lot can change, but it's an exciting time for the club right now with the finals coming, and we're hoping to lock up a top 4 spot this week.
Yeah, so really looking forward to this week. Guys had a good break. We trained last Tuesday, Thursday, gave them a full weekend off and back into it again today. Big game this week against Coburg. We always have a great battle against them. We're looking for a guaranteed top 4 spot that's on the line. So this weekend we're really giving ourselves up for a massive battle. The weather's going to be a massive factor in it. So it's going to be one of those old school Willie versus Coburg, back to the 80s, just fight to the death.
Back to the 80s, so torpedoes everywhere.
Yes, we'll be torping, kicking off the ground, whatever we can do to get forward. So looking forward to the challenge, and hopefully it rains tonight training so we get a bit of practice in down at the nest.
Are you confident that now getting into the home straight we can do what we need to lock up and secure a top 2 spot and get that home final?
Yeah, so it plays out. We're probably relying on other guys losing, and there's a few things with the Bulldogs and Essendon also play each other, and Essendon played Richmond. So we're just worrying about what we can do from that point of view. We know if we can win the last 3 games and go into a final series with a lot of confidence. That's our focus at the moment. Hopefully, we can get a home final. We love playing down here. If we can do that, we set ourselves up for a really good final series. Probably be on the other side of the draw to Richmond and see what happens from there. But, at the moment, we've had to look at that because we had the week off. Now we're back into this week and just worrying about Coburg and what they're going to bring with Patch Adams, finishing off the year coaching and not coaching next year. A lot of the players have a lot to prove, and, we'll be ready for the challenge on the weekend.
So round 9, Box Hill, we lost by 20 points. It's been about 8 or 9 weeks since then, and we haven't actually lost a game. So what changed, or what's gone right for us? Yeah,
so it's more around knowing our playing group and where their best positions were. So we just got at that Box Hill game, and even the Sandy game earlier in the year, we were still trying to find out a lot about the guys. With the 4 guys getting picked up last year, we had a lot of new guys into the group, and we got Nick Mallington, Liam Hunt, Mitch Hibbard. Specifically in my midfield, and still we aren't 100% sure what their best positions are, and we're still working with that. There's a lot of connection, and the guys are doing some great work out on the ground, and we're starting to really gel as a group, and we get beaten by Box Hill, but that was a lesson for us in how to play and what the AFL clubs are doing, and we've really gone back to focusing on what we're good at and what our strengths are, and it's come to fruition that we've won 9 in a row, and we're in a really good position to hit a top 2 spot if we can make it.
Does it feel like to you that we are hitting form at the right time of the year?
100%. So winning form is good form, and we haven't played out of our skin in any game, but we've played some solid football, and we're just growing gradually as we get there. We've still got a bit of growth in the next 2 or 3 weeks, just before that final series starts. So there's still spots on the line. The guys. I was talking to Jack Dorgan yesterday just about positions in the ground and who's playing where, and he feels like it's back to 215 just with the pressure from guys coming from that are not in the side that could be in the side. So there's a good cross section in the group at the moment, but there's still 4 or 5 guys that could come in. So we're still not 100% sure what our lineup will be during the next 5 to 6 weeks.
At this stage of the season, what is the messaging from the coaching group to the players with just 3 matches to go for the season?
Yeah, so it's basically about player welfare, player health first and foremost, and making sure they're in the best shape they can be to play. And then, we're going to work on our relationships and just, getting to know each other on another level, and getting to the stage where, we're brothers, and it's just, we're knocking down the door and we're doing whatever we can to win games and beat opposition and be in the best spot we can to really shake through a prelim final and grand final.
How important is the 4 points this weekend to really sort of kickstart our end to the season?
Yeah, so we're looking at this week. This is our most important, out of this next block, this is our most important game. We've got, top 4 spot on the line. If we can win this weekend, that puts us ahead of Port Melbourne, sitting there, who are in 5th, I'm pretty sure, and then Box Hill are sitting around there. So if we win this one, then we push away and we can't lose top 4, and then we start to focus on top 2 if we get through this weekend.